Hi everyone, we are playing Edge of the Empire. This is not the one we're playing, this is the one we're playing.
The real book.
The real book, it's heavy and it's really nice. We have two new players here. We've got Nigel and Tiff, and they are first time Edge of the Empire players, as are we really. This is our first real proper game of it, so it's going to be heaps of fun, I hope.
Hopefully.
Awesome. Yes. Alright, so let's get into it. So we're using the pre-gen character sheets, and we've got Pash,
who speaks in third person.
Lorik and Lorik? And
An
Oscar.
exotic Wookie dancer.
I so reckon you should go there. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, chicka.
I'm getting shot at. I'll
Isn't
dance
this a
around
children's
laser.
So we're doing away with a little bit of the obligations, just so we can move towards storyline. So things will be a little bit different in this. So let's get into it. You three have been without your ship for some time. You've been deeply in debt, and for the first time in a long time, you've worked off enough of your debt that your ship may actually be available to you. It has been taken off you, and it's been, I don't know, how long has it been since you've actually had the ship?
12 parsecs.
12 parsecs, which is a standard distance. Fantastic. So you had it from a very long distance away.
We had to walk.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
You parked it somewhere, and you couldn't afford to get back to it.
That awkward moment where you kind of beep beep.
In the Walmart car park.
Yeah.
Never find that.
Yeah.
So it's been 12 months? 12 months?
Right.
Or some standard time distance. You missed it a lot. And
Yeah, we've had to, Pash has had to go out and get taxis recently.
and you had to do some unspeakable things in order to get the money. Some
Very unspeakable things.
To be able to get it back. But you are you're on the planet of Lanik in New Osla. Lanik is populated by an alien race which you would have seen from the TV show, from the movies, as Yoda towards the end. I'll put it up on the screen. But that one there, do you remember? It looks like a very pale Yoda.
I just thought he was a tall Yoda.
Yeah. Well, untamed.
So-
Maybe they go green when they get
So that's
tamed.
not what a Yoda is? Yoda was?
Or maybe
No, that's a Lanik. Maybe Yoda.
900 years of aging shrinks.
Yeah.
He's 14.
And the bots you so you turn green.
I'm just really unwell.
I am. Oh, jeez. So you're on Lanik in New Osla, and it's a rich in resource planet, but it's also heavily forested. So you've got large areas which have got strip mining happening, but you've also got beautiful forests, which obviously where there's forests, there's great minerals underneath, or at least on this planet there is. And you are summoned to Ashik Tor. Ashik Tor is the gangster who all three of you owe money to. And Ashik Tor is...
Awkwardly.
Yes. Depending on where you got your debt from. Yes, awkwardly. Just picture him as a pimp. Anyway. So you get summoned to Ashik Tor's house, which is it's a run-down kind of place, but it's he keeps his resources hidden. So he usually lives in kind of a scummy kind of residence. Not so bad as Jabba the Hutt, but still quite horrible. And he keeps...
Place was huge.
Sorry.
Jabba's
Yeah, so it's not like that.
Okay.
So it's not as grand as that, but
A log cannon.
he's sort of a
awkward log cabin.
it's a tent.
He's sitting outside with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Stands by us.
Wow. And he is a Bothan, so he's got the donkey. He's got a donkey kind of face to him, and he's missing quite a few teeth. And he lives in pretty shoddy kind of condition, but he's got a few bounty hunters that he keeps around him. But for the most part, he's an up-and-coming kind of gangster. And you are summoned into the place, and the three of you know each other, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yes.
You walk in as Ashik summons you into the room. Well, welcome. Look what what's the equivalent? Look what the Bantha dragged in. Look what the Bantha dragged in.
Razor cat.
Look what the Razor Cat dragged in. Hello. Well, looking uglier by the day, especially you, Wookie.
I walk in and I go, "Good sir, how are we?"
Sir, last time someone called me sir, I shot them in the face! You see him reaching towards his gun, but it's on the other side. He reaches over and pulls that out.
Well, the patch is sorry.
Yes, well, can I provide you with some kind of food? Something to eat, perhaps?
Yeah, I guess my character's gonna just stick his hand in there.
But there's absolutely nothing in this area here. So he goes, Guidus, come here! Get your slimy ass in here right now. See, Quetus comes in, he is one of the Lannic, so he has the long ears, and he's sitting there chewing on some kind of worm, long, fat, kind of witchy grub kind of worm, and he's chewing away on that and carrying a big bowl of them in front of him as well. Yes, I'm coming, and he places the bowl down on the ground. There are no chairs at all, it's just sort of a barren ground. He places his bowl on the ground, and you see Ashley gesture to the floor beneath him.
I take that up.
Shit!
I'll lay myself down next to
You
her.
luxuriate
Yeah.
on the ground. Fantastic.
Tell her
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna give like a Wookie roar, like and then pull a knife and fork out.
Yeah. Little ones. Like,
Yeah, from his back, off the little bandolier. Eat very
Excellent.
daintily.
And then I'll make him feed it to me.
Ashley watches this in kind of disgust as he sees you eat these creatures.
this was meant to embarrass them.
Yeah, you can see it clearly hasn't worked. And as he watches you wolf down these disgusting, slimy creatures. Well, how have things been? I hear you have been much more successful than usual.
Well, of course, the patch always gets the job done.
Not so pathetic as reputation would have me believe.
You can't believe everything that you hear.
Well, I have ears everywhere. He scratches at
Yeah, I
his
was about to say,
ear.
really big ears.
Greetings, fetch me some of that food that I like, none of these disgusting worms. Greetings, yes, master. And he runs off and comes back a little while later with a lovely plate of fresh fruits and nibbles at this fruit as you eat it. These disgusting.
I got one of the worms in my nose and it's like,
So we've been working for this guy.
Yeah, and probably a bit of freelancing too.
We know him fairly well, I guess.
You do. You don't like him very much. Well, unless you kind of like the kind of guy he is. It's up to you, I guess.
patch doesn't have any enemies.
Until there is.
My mind just blown.
So it seems that you have worked off enough of your debt to be able for me to return your spaceship.
The Passionator.
Remind me again what it's called.
You call it that, but that's not
Oh,
what it's
absolutely. It's the patch picks up women in this. This is the TIFF.
Yes, it's manager.
The easiest way is to pick an animal and then pick a year or a time.
Yeah, what was it? The
It's a minute
century
now.
swallow?
What do you want to call it? First thing that pops in your head.
Vespa.
The Vespa, cool.
Pick an animal.
Yes, the Vespa, yes. My smugglers have been using it quite well lately. Of course, they've modified it themselves. There's no such thing as a stock light freighter anymore.
There's nothing stopping that.
Yeah.
Yes, you've almost worked off your debt for me to return it.
What do you mean, almost?
Well, he scratches at one of his long teeth.
Sounds like a hook.
Sounds like a starting adventure.
Have a hook for a hand.
Yeah, which is the real hook part, you know what I mean? Like,
As it happens, there is some supplies I need delivered. Send those supplies to the right destination and you'll have your ship back permanently. Well, as long as you can continue the repayments on it, of course.
it was only 45.
$45 off with the interest. Yes. 10,000%, I believe.
Yeah!
There wasn't a decimal place there.
You move the decimal place, I saw a rubber mark.
Perhaps you heard of the Kessel Run. Would you like to make a roll on
Yes.
something to be able to use astrogation, if you like, or if you have a skill that you think would be appropriate now?
My instigation.
Deceit?
Fantastic.
No,
In regards to.
Well, it's to knowing either about rumours and stories about the Kessel Run, or
Pilot?
if there's piloting. Yeah, I'll let you go with piloting. So, in this system, you need to add some difficulty dice to it, and I'm going to give you 2 purple difficulty dice as a standard difficulty for it. So, if you
So, yeah. What are you going to go to? What are the other ones that we can do? We can do piloting.
So this is just to find out about that.
Yep, this is just making a skill roll to see how well you know about the Kessel Run.
So what you do is you find the thing that you're best at, and then argue why it should be that.
So you could go knowledge, or you could go...
What
you can
about
definitely argue with me, tell me...
operating as a gunner on a ship in the Kessel Run?
Absolutely. That would
Got decent.
I like it, but I think it's a little too general. So something like astrogation would give it to you. Streetwise might give it to you. What else?
Both of those are
survival,
No, survival wouldn't give it to you.
pilot.
Pilot, I'll let you go with pilot.
knowledge.
The general thing.
Where's
knowledge? Yeah, or knowledge.
I think
So
pilot.
pick one,
They're
make
all
roll.
terrible for me, so.
Yeah, maybe this is a Wookie kind of forte. Alright, so
Nothing.
you've
No.
got 1 success, 2 successes plus 2 advantages, I believe. Where's your...
And
Oh,
then
I can't
minus-
see.
He basically invented
So I
it.
So you have
basically got
success,
one
one
good
success
one.
and 1 advantage.
Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 positive.
Mm-hmm.
So I've only got 2 on any
Yep.
of those.
So you're rolling both those, that's right.
So you know nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing.
But really look good whilst you think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
you
let
don't
on.
your map doesn't drop down when
I
you
just
think.
go.
You pretend to know. But
You just start
think.
swaying into your
I'm
hands.
disinterested in this conversation.
Alright.
You're too busy.
I look back to Tim.
Okay, so you also look good not knowing it.
Whilst I raise my hand and go, I used to do that run
Or pashed it.
in the Passionator.
Yes. Perhaps you have, though I haven't heard of it.
There were runs for you, weren't they?
What you know about the Kessel Run is that it moves glitter stim from Kessel to the planet of, where are we, Formos, and it is notorious, well, glitter stim is notorious across the galaxy as being a highly addictive drug, which is manufactured on Kessel, and essentially the government, the Empire, has severely restricted glitter stim, and of course so it's gone black market, and so smugglers use the Kessel Run to be able to bypass the Empire, the Imperial fleets, and be able to deliver it. It's an incredibly dangerous trip most of the time, but there is a path that can be taken. Which
Roughly
is
around 12.
18 actually. 18 is now on 12. Yes. The
I
Kessel Run.
can do the Kessel Run in 11 and a half.
Well, funny you should say that, because that's what I need you to do.
11 and a half parsecs.
I need you to find a new way through the Kessel Run. The Empire has moved its fleet to try and stamp out the Smugglers' Run. I need you to be able to move my cargo. I'm not saying what it is, or anything, but obviously, exactly what it is. But I need you to pick up the supplies from Kessel and move them to Formos.
Well, obviously we're going to need to upgrade the ship to be able to complete that.
Yes, well, lucky the smugglers before you have upgraded your ship.
Can we roll a luck roll?
Well, when we get there, you can.
What happened to the smugglers before?
Yes, well, they unfortunately did not survive long enough to tell me what happened, but we recovered your ship and it's almost working.
Suddenly we found our dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
there's
is
some
it,
carbon
planet
scoring.
two?
There's some carbon scoring, but it just adds character. Yes.
I already had scorch marks on it. I put them there myself.
By looking at
Yeah.
If you'd like to make rolls on knowledge or streetwise or piloting, whichever you'd like to, with a diff of 2, this is to work out if you know of anyone or anywhere that you could go that might actually provide you with information to be able to do the Kessel Run in less than 18 parsecs.
I'm not general knowledge.
I did
Oh,
something.
yes, you did. You even got a triumph. You.
I have a friend of mine.
Do you want to make a roll as well?
Yeah, for piloting, do I?
Yeah, piloting would work for it, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, you both.
We
You
know someone on different planets.
Yeah. You know of a bar in the area, which is near the spaceport, called the Hydro Spanner. And it is actually a place that's frequented by lots of pilots in the area. You know of the pilots in that area who might be able to help.
For free.
Well,
They owe me.
you're
They
actually
owe me.
you're actually good friends. You're actually good friends of this person. His name is Boshek.
Bowie.
Bowie. Fantastic. I love your nicknames. Okay, so yeah, that's so you know that kind of information.
I'm just like, I have a friend named Bowie. And we've a friend named David. We should totally get these friends together. Like the hook up by names.
Yeah, actually, if you do this run for me, consider your ship repaid. I'm sorry, I don't speak Wookie.
Excellent. Yeah, he's like, holds up the sign underneath him.
I should say we've given the Wookiee a voice modulator which allows the Wookiee to be able to speak occasionally. Maybe it has that kind of thing like smokers have that. Yes.
Thank you.
I will
not dance.
So you head off to the Hydro Spanner.
Absolutely. Can we go and look at our ship first? The passion
You can
needs
totally
to look at
have a
his
look at it.
passionator.
Your ship is located in Docking Bay 94,
Of course it is.
and
How many docking bays are there?
There's one, and it's called 94. I don't know why. So in there you can see your ship is there. It is a stocklight freighter, which you can picture the same one that Han Solo had, only you've modified it probably in some way, whichever way you like. I don't know. It's up to you what it looks like now. But I can show you a picture if you like. But I think most people know what Han Solo is.
Oh, so it's a YT.
Yeah.
They just got this awkward like long, like at the beginning, in between the thing, it just comes out and there's a piloting area at the front.
Yes.
So it looks like a giant guitar.
Can you do it in charades? Just so, because we're not sure.
So it's like a giant guitar.
So it looks like that.
So instead of the piling on the end, it just comes right out the middle, and there's a little piling thing in the front.
Right.
Excellent. Okay.
Or unless you guys have,
There is a model of YT that's round with the...
Yeah, that's the latest model, which you guys can't afford yet. But,
Really?
But it is.
Yeah, well, the 1300's old.
That's what you're talking about?
No, that's different again. There's one that it comes straight out the front and points meet there.
Yeah. Yours is there. It
So
is,
ours is the old one that I pretended to make it look like the new one, but I was doing my own after it. It's like buying the old Forward and then trying to put like a new kind
Duct tape the body kit
of. That's it.
well, it needs a little bit of duct tape because there is some damage done to it. It doesn't look like it's in terribly good nick. It looks like whoever had it before you didn't treat it very well.
The outer cargo door is missing.
You're gonna need to wear spacesuits the entire time. Yeah. No, it looks like it's mostly superficial carbon scoring, but it looks like she's seen better days. So the Vespa Pash, the name across it seems to have been damaged.
Yeah, there's this big Vespa and it's
Spray painted Pash. Or Passionator or whatever you want to call it. And
I
so,
know you do.
So yeah,
Pash
you
doesn't
can
know
inspect the inside of the ship if you like. Or you can just walk away if you want to go to the Hydro Spanner. Whichever one you want to do.
I guess we should just check like what sort of cargo
Absolutely.
we've got.
Excellent. Alright, so the cargo isn't on board the ship because you need to go to Kessel to be able to pick up the cargo. But the ship here has definitely had some kind of cargo in it previously because there's an odd smell about the ship. It's kind of fruity but kind of fishy.
Something's fishy here.
And it smells like whatever they were transporting has left strange puddles of some kind of purplish goo in the cargo hold, which has a strange smell about it. Transporting pirates.
It was Guardians!
So, and you can see that your beds in the quarters have been slept in, and they
And
look
what
kind of
about the
gross.
secret compartments that we had?
I was about to say, yeah.
Well, why don't we can make some kind
We could roll for this.
of roll. Or you could
Cool.
spend you could spend a destiny point if you'd like
Deception, possibly.
to have do you want to spend a destiny point to have it not have no one have found that, or would you like to
Can we wait and see how
It's
good he
just got his-
rolls?
he's got his
Deception?
He's got his dancing out.
deception? I'm not sure deception would work in this situation. It's sort of a luck kind of thing.
So what would luck be under?
Well, it's more luck is more like if you want to spend a destiny point to be able to turn your luck around. Would you like to spend one of your destiny
Well,
points?
what have you got? Well, let's talk about what we've got in our little compartment, because that would really affect if we need to.
Okay.
So I would have a blaster,
Mm-hmm.
like a proper,
Like a good quality blaster pistol.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
what weapon do I have?
It's on. It'll be in your equipment section. So just
I have.
So what you have there
Fire
is what you
axe.
already have on you.
So I have my fists, and I have a blaster pistol. It was a light blaster gun, like blaster cannon.
Yeah, no.
It
Not
was-
even if you roll
it
a
was,
luck.
it was
A minigun?
it was a blaster, 3 blaster guns.
Yeah, right. Well, as it happens, no, you don't have those things
What you got?
at all.
Blaster.
But you do have whatever you have on
Blaster.
you.
Do I have my
Yeah, it was a blaster carbine. 2 of them.
my traditional bowcaster handed down through the family?
Oh, that would have been in the special compartment.
How good am I with ranged weapons? Gunnery.
I think I had a blaster
Not too bad.
carbine.
I think that no, you probably didn't have those things, but perhaps you had things that were more sentimental to you, similar to a bowcaster, but
Oh,
maybe a
those are myself.
bowcaster that's more of a relic of a bowcaster, or things of value to your character in the sense of,
My collarbone necklace.
yeah.
All the collarbones of my enemies.
It's got 1.
So if you'd like, how about we do this on, let's have a look at mine. That's a little easier.
Knowledge of the.
So skullduggery.
Weapons.
So if someone with the high skullduggery who hit this hidden compartment, and if you'd like to spend a destiny, I'll add a bonus to your roll. Or
What are you in skullduggery?
2. 2 things.
I got
What about
3.
adding a green for your knowledge of the layout of
Mhm.
YT?
I like that. How about you convert one into a?
Oh, I've got the yellow too.
Oh yeah, of course you did.
Alright, ready?
All right, you're going to add 2 difficulties to your roll.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
No, they broke in, but
But I
actually
was,
with a roll like that, they broke in, but your bone necklace and a few of those kind of things were still hidden. However, anything of value has been stripped out from there because you got no successes at all. But there's a few little keepsakes which have remained.
like my lucky blaster carbine.
The one that was bent in 2 by that rancor, yeah, it's there.
You're like a deck of cards.
Yes.
My lucky deck of cards was there.
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah, even though there's 57 of them.
Well, there's only 56 now.
Oh.
So-
I'm using the 2 of diamond. That's it.
Otherwise,
that's my
the
mission.
ship, if you want to make a some kind of technical roll to see if the ship is in fairly good order,
No, that's not
um,
me.
or you can just assume that it'll run.
Mechanics.
Yeah, mechanics will give it to you.
Now I'm going to
That's fine.
just as it is.
Yeah, and just add just 1 difficulty because this is your ship. You know it pretty well. It's just the first 3 levels.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know the ship looks like it's running pretty well,
Roll.
and yeah, you know that the ship is running. It's running well enough that you can avoid repairs for a little while without actually having to, without it falling apart in space. So
Well, let's be honest. That's all we really expect
Yeah.
from ships these days. We're on the low end of the food chain.
So you're gonna head off to the hydro spanner, or do you want to do anything else?
Let's head off. That's fine.
Okay. The hydro spanner is just next to right where you are actually. So this is the area where pilots come in, engineers, and everyone mingles, and there's a lot of flow through traffic. This place has the whole place seems to have an almost organic feel to it. There's an organic smell in the air, and there are trees actually literally in this place that seem to curve and shift around to make the bar area and different tables. The lamps seem to be able to mould and shift and meld trees, so that seems to be their gift. They're good gardeners. So this area has a nice smell about it, and it looks really beautiful. It has, the beer here is really good. That's why it's so popular. And you can see people in the corners are playing chants. You can see that there's a band striking up and it's playing in the corner. And there's
the one song known in the universe.
There's the bartender there who is also Atlantic and seems to be on a raised area of the bar because he's quite small and he's running from one end to the other. He seems quite jovial and chatting away to different patrons.
Is this designed for like human-sized people or just Atlantic-sized people?
It is, but the chairs, the tables themselves aren't. They're quite low. So as a Wookiee, you can pretty much sit on the table and it will be a chair. So
I'll break a chair.
So the place is fairly buzzing with different kinds of alien species.
I looked at my person who was named
Boshek.
Bowie!
So you're gonna make a roll to see if you can find him? Perception?
No, I just yelled that out.
He should have perception to hear me. Well, actually, I'm pretty good.
And it's a 1 difficulty, right?
I love how you read it. Yes, sure, it's 1 difficulty.
I smash it.
I love it, you fail. Yeah, me too, you smash it. You look over into the corner and you can see Bo Shek is sitting there. Bo is, actually I have a picture of Bo Shek because he is from the movie. In fact, though, you would never have known him.
Is that the guy with the little fingers and the Millennium Falcon on the...
I'll show a picture, but this is it.
Oh.
You won't recognize him, but he's the guy that Obi-Wan talked to, and he's the one who gestured towards Chewbacca in Mos Eisley. Anyway, so he's sitting there playing chants with a grizzled old man, and they're rolling the blue and red dice, and you can see credits being exchanged. And yes, blue and red. And Bo looks up and smiles and goes back to his dice. And you're right across the room, so you can head over towards him if you want.
Absolutely. I'm gathering it's like lots of little people around the place, so I'm just kind of clearing the path.
Yeah. Well, if they're not naughty, yes. So hey,
you've got like guns everywhere, so you know.
Most people give you guys a wide berth. You can see that the bartender, as you're walking over, he totters up towards you. Hello, my friends. Can I interest you in a drink of some kind?
3, please.
Yes.
But for me.
3 drinks for you and for the Wookie.
I just hold up one thing.
What?
Avoid speaking.
People, you lose the respect as soon as you're like,
Is that the high pitched voice? And for you, lady.
1 for me.
He tosses off towards the bar, and the smell of some kind of amber liquid pours out. And you head over towards Boshek while he's doing that, but Bo's sitting there rolling some dice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bowie, how you going? Are you winning?
He looks,
Of course you're
he looks
winning.
over, he's about to say that he looks over towards the other man. The other man's just still there. So if he can kill you with his eyes, he could.
How you going? Just need 1 second. Then I kind of step in front of him.
The hand of the man shoots and grabs your arm. You're not getting in the way of my game.
Your game? Doesn't look like you're doing too well in this game. So, Bowie.
He's cheating me. You see the grip tightens on you.
I just throw his arm around.
I come over and put my hand on.
So, you were saying something.
Drinks his rock guard. Don't mind old rock guard over there. What can I do for you, Pash?
Well, you know how you owe us from the other game.
I don't owe you for anything.
Here nor there.
I don't know any of these. Maybe the Wookiee.
Well, the Wookiee always wins. Well, you know, I was looking for a favour. You know, something. You know, I need a bit of your something that you know you might be able to help me with. Just remember, like I helped you.
I'm happy to offer you any help you require.
See, that's the kind of thing I get.
What
Loyalty
credits?
For what?
Credits.
Percentage of the takings we're going to get from this future run?
Is that the run to...
It's an interesting run.
We might be doing the Kessel Run. Best voice ever.
The guy's like, who the hell is it?
The whole rock guy just gives you a really strange look and then just pushes your hand on the shoulder. All respect is gone.
It's like you're smoking. Hey guys! So, you're going to help us.
I'll help you for, for some credits.
Look, percentages aren't my number. But...
I know. I know.
But you know, the biggest question is, look, I know you'd be able to help us, but I was hoping to, get some good parts this time, some good work.
The Kessel Run.
Well, you know how difficult it is to get stuff from the Kessel.
Well, it's 18 parsecs.
I'm looking at to do it less. The patch can do less.
Everyone in the bar quietens. No. You want to do it in less than 18 parsecs.
I want to do it in under 15.
There's only 2 people that have done it under 15.
They're in the same shit.
As it happens, they were. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it like that. Just do it in the 18. It's safer.
No, patch doesn't do it the same. Do it proper.
Why do you guys want to do it in under 18 parsecs?
The Wookie wants it. I do whatever he wants. He does. Wookie! Thanks so much. No,
Look, I like you guys. I mean, you guys have done well for me in the past, and I appreciate it. And because I like you, I'm not going to help you.
you're going to help us.
Give me some reason to help you. Give me some reason to dislike you.
Well, I can tell this gentleman here, once we leave, how badly you've cheated him in this game with that deck of cards.
Slight grinding sound comes from across the room.
But of course, friends!
Give me some reason. Because at the moment, I'm not going to send you in to your death like that. I like you guys too much.
So you're caring about us. Well, come with us!
I like myself more.
Flash of peace. Flash of peace. That's that big F off thing on your arm.
It's on your back.
Is that your arm? I want one like that. Sorry.
So now.
Silence in the bar. The music. Be careful where you put that. I've been trained in the force. You hear it roll rock that snorts.
Okay, we'll force this. Come on.
Yeah. Maybe I had too much to drink.
Grab this and just knock it lightly on the wall.
Yeah, you bump the table.
Listen, I don't want any trouble, but you guys are good people. I don't want to send you on a Kessel Run in under 18 parsecs.
We'll be famous.
2 people have done it under 12.
Who's that?
Heard of Han Solo?
No.
No. He was a cool dude. Anyway.
Yeah, he died. He died terribly. Come on, let's go.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. Did you really cheat me?
I've never asked the Wookiee. He's the one who saw it. Anticipation.
Depends on.
I'm sorry, your voice seemed to have gone. I don't fully understand you. You better not be cheating me, Boshak. I'm not cheating you, I'm not cheating you. Put the gun down.
He would. Look, who's talking about cheating here? Look, all he's going to do is help an old
You
friend
see him. Yeah, anyways, you talking about Jedi? And he pulls out a sword, and you can see that it's had phosphorus painted on it. I got a lightsaber. You better not be cheating me, Bo. Oh, you. Are you in on it? See, his eyes sort of like a little too much alcohol. You cheating me?
That guy behind you has.
He looks around. Make her roll.
Come on, guys. Wookie, I need your help.
So what this is you're basically rolling your you're rolling 2d6
I also like to watch
difficulty.
dances as well. Yeah.
2d6 difficulty? Yeah. Alright, you yeah, you do actually. You hit him. What's your fist damage?
Yeah. 8.
8.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say. You punch him in the back of the head and he falls over and you can see him like stumbling trying to get up again.
Please finish him off.
I'm just standing next to Tiff, waiting for her to kiss me.
I'm just like, oh, Shaq.
Let's see, he's got his sword on the ground, it's glowing with phosphorus paint, and he's trying to get up again.
You get a bunch.
You can let me go if you want.
You can switch it to stun and shoot him if you want.
You just.
Maybe shooting.
Oh, cool, okay. Alright, so
No stun.
Yeah.
so what you're looking here is you got your light gun damage, oh, just down here, gunnery, where are we?
Gunnery.
Range
Light.
Okay.
So
4 of those. So you're going to have 4 green, and then your difficulty is you're at basically point blank range. So you do your difficulty 1, but because you're trying to aim for it, you're going to use you're going to make it harder. So, and that does make it harder. But you just you miss. But you miss with style.
No, you hit.
No.
Got 1. Oh yeah, you don't miss, but you.
But you
Should be between each fingers.
Yeah, you see him. He drops his gun and his phosphorus sword, and you see him stumble back, and you see he's gone white, and the slight darker stain has appeared.
Yeah. Why were you cheating this man here?
I wasn't cheating anybody.
You were cheating.
I wasn't. I don't want to
Everybody.
Put
He
the
was
gun
cheating.
down. Put the gun down. I don't. Starts vomiting. Alright, I'll help you guys.
Good. Come on. Come and see.
But first you gotta do a favour for me.
No. You're helping us.
I am helping you. I'm helping you by making it more difficult. So I don't think you should do it in the first place.
So you'll come with us.
I'm not gonna come with you, I'm not coming with you if you're doing it in less than 18 parsecs, but if you're paying well, I'll do it in 18.
But you'll become famous.
I already am famous. Han Solo wasn't the only one that did it in less than 12 parsecs.
It wasn't you, was it?
Yeah, it was. I thought I made that clear by the way I said it.
The music kind of put me off. It wasn't you.
No, it was.
Oh, okay.
Look, if you can get my ship out of the impound, I'll give you my astromech kit. It's got the coordinates that can do the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs.
How many parsecs?
11 and a half.
Exactly what we need.
Everything seems to be fitting together. Of course we'll get your ship back. But why will we give you your ship back?
Well, because I've got the codes that work my ship. And I'm going to give you the coordinates for the Kessel Run.
They have all.
Look, it's over in docking bay 94.
94. I should be writing down these numbers because it could get very confusing when
Yeah.
we need to go to the docking bay.
Yeah.
Well, depends
It's
on
actually
the
parked.
ship
It's parked right next to your ship.
It's the same.
By the way, in every Star Wars game we play, it's always docking bay 94. It's
okay.
never been any other docking bay ever.
There are no other docking bays. So
There's 94A, 94B, 94C.
you're gonna head out of the bar.
I'm going to finish my 3 beverages.
Huey walks in, the bartender, and he. Oh, I've got your drinks for you. Yeah. Oh, where are you going?
I just go.
He offers them to you. Excellent. That'll be 5 credits each. Thanks.
I get a straw from my.
You like OCD overgermed. You also then just wash your hands afterwards.
You slam yours down, you slam your 3 down, you sip daintily at your...
And that guy's paying because he lost a chance.
You took the old rock cut or
Yeah,
the
the rock cut.
Yeah, whatever you want. Yeah. And you guys walk out, you can go out sipping your cool and liquid.
Everyone's walking out, I'm like trying to finish it.
You get about that far, yeah. It's strong beer. Yeah.
It's drinking through a straw. The Wookie's like, walking down the street.
Smash some
Alright, you head over to Duncan Bay 94, and right next to your ship is the upgraded version, the YT. I can find it. It's the same one.
2321.
Oh, if you remember, that would be cool. How cool that 20? What did you say? Sadly not. But you were almost close. You were in the 2s, but it's 265. So the YT to 2400, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the page number. I was like,
Oh.
yeah. So that's the. I was like, oh, that's pretty good if you did page number. So you can see his ship there, and it's a beautiful ship, and it's immaculately kept, and it's a lovely ship. Except for the fact that they're spraying it with some kind of white foam. You can see that there are a number of the old, the droids from the 1, 2, and 3, the battle droids. So you can see 3 of them are spraying this ship down with a hose with some kind of white, foamy liquid all over it.
Oh, is it staying on
And
there or
washing it?
Near it, you can see that there
It's
is
a car wash.
there's a Nemoidian. Do you know?
just start dancing and rubbing your fur up against it? Old business, you know what I mean.
Old habits.
They die hard. The Wookie wash, you know, it was famous back in
Don't even need a spun. Just get the foam going.
Yeah, that's it. Use the arms.
From exotic dancer to ironically washing cars.
The Wookie wash is known throughout the Empire.
It's awesome. You can see Nemoidian, who is one of these guys, and he is instructing his droids what to do in spraying this thing down. Yes, make sure that you spray the cockpit as well.
You want to be racially sensitive.
It's what that's how they taught him.
I know, but I'm
Well, my best attempt at it. He doesn't even see you guys because obviously you're in the ship. You're next to us. What are you gonna do?
So what are we here to do? We're getting the ship back.
Yeah,
So it's been impounded.
can we roll knowledge to see if we know what the foam is?
Sure.
It's 1 difficulty, right? We should know what it is.
It is 2 difficulty, in fact. But
Even though
good try.
we use ships often and require
This is odd.
foaming.
You haven't seen this kind of.
Well, he would
it's
get
not like
less because he's a Wookie washer.
This isn't Wookie washing liquid.
Should I just say best sentence ever? This isn't Wookie washing liquid. They have a very particular liquid. It's very sensitive on the skin. But it still gets the grime out.
Oh no.
Oh!
I never know anything.
Yes, you do. You know exactly what it is. So it is some kind of decontaminating foam that's sprayed across the thing. So it's obviously got it's been impounded for a reason. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that there is something on it which it shouldn't have on it. So some kind of foreign body or
A little guy on it. Just
getting
getting sprayed.
like Yoda, those Yoda creatures are all stuck to it. They're just trying to get them off, scratch them off. So yeah, so the spray is some kind of way of decontaminating it.
So I look at him. I'm
I know
concerned.
what sort of
So you're
things
gonna.
that we're digging up.
With that kind of score, of course, you would know exactly what it is.
Such a weird one.
But look, she got like 8
It's
successes
good,
or
it's
something.
good. I was going to give the information, jeez.
Look, I'm just making sure you do. That's such a point.
So what it is, it looks like it's probably some kind of either some kind of organism, so like a bacteria or a viral or something that has attached itself to the hull, and you can see that the actual docking, the breakers is down. The docking. What do they call it? The
Docking Bay 94.
No. The cargo.
What is it called,
Hatch.
John?
The cargo hatch thing.
Is that what you call it?
That's what I'm calling it. And they're spraying the interior as well. So there must be some kind of outbreak.
So as we walk up, about to touch it,
oh, do not touch this! This is contaminated.
No, it's not.
Are you meant to be here?
I'm here on behalf of the flight control.
Yes, possibly you are if you roll well enough. Skullduggery?
I think that would be deception. Deceit.
Yep, deceit.
And one.
Skullduggery is probably more like picking pockets, I apologise.
You should.
Sorry to everyone.
Deceit is very much like that. And it's one difficulty, right?
It is definitely 2, yeah.
No, one.
It's definitely 2. Okay. I like it in an extra dice for a challenge dice to it. Oh, I can't see it all because there's a big glass in the way, but
I failed.
You failed. You
But
failed.
do it really good, so we don't have to go check.
You're right.
Hey, as you said, it's a
I'm
story.
sorry. I'm new here. I don't recognize everyone. Where are your papers?
On my papers. What?
You
They,
don't need to see.
yeah, they didn't call through.
No.
Is your communication work? You should go get that.
He
let me have a look.
He steps away and
Let me have a look. I'll check it.
he hands it to you.
Here, the technician. Is this working? You just pull a little screwdriver out. Make it not work.
He grabs it back.
Here's your problem. It doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, this happened to me in my last job.
And that's the reason why. What's your last job?
Even though you failed this role, do me a favor and make sure that it's decontaminated properly. I must go get this fixed. Heads up.
Yeah. Good work, technician.
So you see that the droids are struggling with this like a fire hose essentially. You can see a couple of them get lifted up off the ground as they're trying to spray. Yeah, and you have the place yourself.
Okay. So, what are we going to do?
tell the droids to take a break. Droids take a break, right?
I'll just say there's a problem with the hosing.
What? They turn around.
What?
This kid's flying around, but holding onto this hose as it's spinning around.
Turn off the foam! The foam! Turn it off!
Roger. One of them drops off onto the ground and crashes there for a second, then slowly picks himself up. They crash down on the ground, and you can see that they're a couple of them in pieces. The other one is sort of picking himself up, and he goes over and mechanic, and it starts running off. It goes over towards you. Are you a mechanic? Yes. I need assistance with my fellow droids.
They're looking for your assistance. Looking
These
for
droids, feel free to shoot them if you want.
There's no guilt. Yeah, bring into this.
Quickly, get your repair.
Your repair gun.
Yes.
Can I try and shoot?
You can totally just shoot them in the
Can I just say, I don't think you'll be trying. I think you will be.
Alright, so
absolutely
do you want to compile your dice? So they aren't expecting it, so you basically are firing at point blank range. So it's just a difficulty of 1 added to the dice pool, and I think
Oh, my
And it's heavy. Well, you've got a blaster combine, which is a heavy weapon. How many are there? There's like
there's 3, 2 of them.
One's near me.
No, they're about 5 meters away because the hose is spraying around everywhere. So about 5 meters away, but they're both kind of broken and a bit injured, so they're not going to be harmed at least the first round.
And one of them's still holding the hose, right?
Yeah. One of them's crushed underneath the hose, yeah. So if you roll your dice, and we'll work out how much damage you do. You definitely hit, and you basically critical it. So describe how this thing gets taken out.
What am I?
Yeah.
What am I?
You know the droid from Star Wars Episode 1? You know the little ones that all fall down?
You just blasted it very well. How do you want it to have been destroyed as you blasted it? What did you want to do to it?
Just send the hole right through it.
So you gave you coal. This is what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go around.
It becomes self-aware just at the moment you shoot it through, and it knows it's dying.
And a little bit of oil leaks from its eye socket.
And it looks down and goes,
It's optical. It looks down, places its hand through the hole, and it falls down.
There you go.
Mechanic.
I go to a better place.
Can you move and attack at the same time?
You can,
Like
so-
roll athletics to get to him and.
Absolutely. In fact, you can get there without even rolling athletics. You can move to get these two who are on the ground right now.
Oh, okay. So I'll just.
You charge
Go
over
right.
towards it. They're on the ground.
I'm gonna grab their little neck bones and snap opposite directions.
like a Pez dispenser.
All right, I'm going to add a difficulty to this, a challenge dice, because you're doing two things at once, so it's a little bit harder. So if you want to compile your dice with, so it'll be a brawl,
Yep. So I've got 3 of these and 1 of these.
and I'll read that.
So I take one of these out.
No, that's a set of difficulty.
Oh, okay, right.
Actually, because it's a standard diff. All right, hit us with it.
Or hit them. Pez dispenser. Oh yeah.
So
Annihilated.
And so, yes, you easily hit. In fact, you do a critical to them.
Alright,
So-
both of their heads
so
fly
they-
off in opposite directions.
And you get their little collarbones, their little collar pieces, and then add them to your necklace.
Excellent. Now this hose is back to spraying everywhere because your foot was on it to stop, to stop the spray. Now it is spraying around everywhere, hitting your ship and everything around it. But the whole area is clear.
Wookie wash. Like, what's the champagne? Not the champagne. The shampoo conditioner. You just like.
L'Oreal essence. Well, I picture it more like a dog shape.
But when you slow it down, it's just.
A permed Wookie. You've got the place. Well, it's free to take the ship.
Well, I would like to
If you
run
want to
over
tell
and
by
turn the
And had they finished decontaminating? How do we know this?
But you could probably go to a comm station, a data comm station, and try and hack into their system.
It's going to probably be you because I've got computer abilities of
Does anyone have some kind of?
an 80-year-old. I was going to go with.
You know what? The Pash doesn't deal with computers. He struggles with phones.
like basic numeracy.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm the guy who's like, "Hello, I'm on the mobile. Can you hear me?"
So you're definitely the person to.
Oh my goodness, you were so
So
much
it
better
is.
than us.
It's 2d6 to it. So 2 difficulty of purple dice. If
There's
you'd
no
like to
D- there's
spend
no
some
D6.
time working on this, then you've taken care of everybody in the room. The guy will probably be back. The Nemoidian will probably be back at some stage. But if you'd like to spend a little bit of extra time, you can add in a fortune dice. They've got no boost dice in this game. So we're doing Warhammer mixed with subs. So you can add in the fortune dice as well if you'd like to take some
And
time.
I'm going to be standing beside the door that he walked out of. Just in case.
The contamination is not worse.
I would recommend it because it will actually increase your abilities and there's no repercussions for taking time except for possibly the Nemoidian arriving.
I'm going to call Thing in a while. She's doing that.
Hello!
Oh yeah.
Excellent. So, no, you're unable to, but
You look good doing it.
you reckon that with a little bit of help from somebody else, you might be able to break in. So the system seems like you can understand it. So if anyone else wants to roll, they can. I'll give you a bonus to
What
roll.
have you got?
I'm 2 green, so I'm probably.
That's actually pretty good.
That's the same as me, but you roll because
Would
I'm
you
busy
like
going.
to spend a destiny point to upgrade one of your dice?
No, the Pash doesn't need to upgrade dice.
Okay.
The
I'm
Pash. The Pash.
Oh, you don't need it, but you can add in an extra boost dice if you like.
You know
To
what?
your roll.
2 difficulty, right?
Yeah, that's right.
No,
For
it's
the first
one
time.
difficulty.
No, it's 2 difficulty, so
No, we're doing it together, right?
No. So
That's all, yeah.
you've paved the way. So now you're going to have a chance,
That
and
looks
you
good,
do,
doesn't it?
yes,
Yep.
easily.
Yeah.
You hack into the system.
He accidentally
Because-
presses the right
I
password.
just got this. What's the password?
Password.
Hash.
And it was bad.
You know what? I'm
The
well,
audience had a secret crush on you, and
he was
So-
all starstruck when I walked into the room with my. He knew me from somewhere, but it was from my online videos. You know, reviewing Wookie washing.
online videos? All right, you hack into the system. You can clear this. You can clear this ship for takeoff if you like. You can also. You're in the system now, so you can do anything you like. Now that you're in.
I'd like to say lock down all doors.
Should check the maintenance entry as to why it was logged in for cleaning.
I'd love to do that, but I'd love to hear it from the Wookie. You'd like to?
I just over the shoulder and I'm like,
Check why the ship was in for cleaning.
Oh, okay, my Wookiee friend. Well, then I start typing. Why was the ship in for contaminate? Autocorrect spell. Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess that works somehow, and you can see that it was because the ship had been on a planet which seemed to have had some kind of organism attach itself and spread throughout the system and the ventilation. Monarchs tuned on the power cables, and they had some kind of bacteria in their teeth, and they got picked up by the sensors, and so the ship was being decontaminated.
were they finished?
They were just about to. This was the last thing that they had to do. So there may be little bits of the ship that might. But yeah, that's
Little bits of the ship that are fine.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
That was very clever. Very, very
But
clever.
that's Bo Shack's problem, not yours. So.
Yeah, it's very true. So I just called Bowie.
You're gonna head over back over
No,
to.
I'm going to use my intercom.
Hello.
The interphone.
Yeah. I just go along.
Use your
and go,
comlink.
Call Boshi.
I heard Bo Shack. We're calling Bo Shack. Excellent. You call him, and you
Boshi, are you there? Can you hear me?
you see his image appears in your hand.
It's just like goes in my eye because I'm too close to it.
Yeah. So have you got my ship out of?
Your ship is free.
Okay, not so
from
loud, not so
contaminant.
loud, Patch. I can hear you. I'm right behind you.
That awkward moment, like, oh, great. Your ship's done.
Yeah, all right. I'll just give me a second. And
Just awkwardly him changing the shot.
The comlink shuts off, and you see the docking bay on his ship drop down, and you see a rusted astromech, a droid, trundle down. You can see this droid is like missing large parts of it, where rust has just eaten away at sections, and it's got this sound to it as it comes down. Obviously, it's in a little bar of some kind. So, and it trundles up and starts.
I've just come
It
out
shakes
of the
its head.
bathrooms where I've had the blow dryer on. I'm like,
It backs off a bit.
I'm the technician.
You have a comlink which you can use to communicate with it if you like.
But it should be able to understand English.
It can, but you can't understand it. Unless you want to roll on. What would you roll? On knowledge? Knowledge would probably give you an idea of droid speak, or you can use. Oh, what else would you use? Mechanics would probably also. If anyone has mechanics, you may be able to
because it
understand.
understands our language, we could say 1 beep for yes, 2 beeps for
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Or you could just use your comlink, where it just says the words on it, of what it says. Either way.
Hello, little person.
It says
Mechanical person. Mechanical midget. Why go into our ship?
It says, I have been commanded to serve you. My name is RTBT.
With only 4 new rules, there shouldn't be that many of you in space, right?
And it says, where is your ship? And it starts to move off towards your ship.
Yeah, then we just go.
So is this the R2 unit?
RTBT.
RT unit that's got our information?
It does, yes. That's right.
Oh, so Vosh said.
You pile into your ship, or
Well, we
anything else you want to do while you're
wait
here?
for Vosh to be able to come and give us our upgrades.
Vosh.
Yeah. Oh, you had your friend. Who is your
Who's
friend?
Vosh?
Did I have a friend or did I just
Yeah,
know about
we haven't.
the
Well, we're
place?
going to go to her friend after, I guess.
Yeah.
For a bit of extra.
So we're gonna awkwardly beat the parking meter guy by going up and then landing again. Just so it
No,
restarts our
we're
time.
going to rub off the chalk.
Yeah. Rub off the chalk of when we landed.
Parking droids.
Yes.
Alright, you want to go find the person who's your contact as well, the person you know. The person, I didn't give them a name, did I?
Am I going to die from being covered in all this decontamination stuff?
Well,
You make a medicine roll.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. I had it. Yeah, make a medicine roll.
I was about to say,
Thanks for,
smartest move you said.
Thanks for bringing that to my attention.
But you know, if you pass it well, you should get a boost.
Just one.
right?
Just one.
It should be like a
Extra
stimulant.
armor. Yeah.
One difficulty.
Yeah, a stimulant like Viagra.
You're not sure, but it feels good. It makes your hair feel silky, so it might be good for you. At
Okay.
least in the short term, it feels good.
There's bolts.
Your contact is named
You started scratching.
Verena Ashen, and Verena is one of the mechanics who works in Docking Bay 94. Just it's a big docking bay.
It's kind of like a company, like Starbucks. It's just Docking Bay 94.
And they work. She works. She works over in the mechanics area, and she's working on one of the droids that seems to always be malfunctioning. And she's got her back to you. She's sort of fiddling around with something.
We'll follow you, but still friendly.
Yeah. So she's there, right?
She's got her back to you, so she doesn't know she doesn't know you're there.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Verena Ashley.
Sabrina, and what's your name?
Mascara.
It's like mascara, but that's what you wear.
I wear eyeliner all over. No, mascara would be. Yeah, mascara.
So much of your personal. Now, can we get back to playing the game?
Oh, she's got her back to you, so she doesn't know you're there. So
Shoot.
That's what you're stuff.
But she's got coveralls on, and you can see her hunched over and cursing, muttering under her breath as she grabs a hunk of wires from one of these droids and throws it over her shoulder and lands at your feet. And she continues to keep working.
I'll just tap on the table with my gun.
She just jumps to the
Yeah, you actually like hit the table, everything shattered.
Things go everywhere, nuts and bolts go rolling out. Oh, so what did you do? Why did you do that? You know I get jumpy when I get engrossed in my work.
That'll serve you right for getting too involved.
The Wookiee's like, yeah.
Oh, you've got your friends. Oh, great. Oh, and him. You friends with him still, are you?
That's not a very nice thing to say about a Wookiee.
I like these people. Especially after it.
His natural curls.
That's so wrong.
He just starts.
Well, look, I'm busy, so if you're here with your friends, just make it quick.
Esco on the better ship, your upgrade, yeah.
What did you say?
Esco on the better ship, upgrade, yeah.
She waits.
So
What do you
about
need?
like upgrades for the ship. I don't know what we're asking.
So you're
at the Kessel Run.
The Kessel Run.
Information on the Kessel Run.
I just like better shite on my ship to make it go faster. The passionate it is to go better.
Yeah, and
You want information on the Kessel Run? Yeah, I've worked on a couple of ships in the Kessel Run. What do you need to know about it?
What sort of equipment we're gonna need to be able to get to the city?
We want to do it in 11
I've heard that the Empire is moving its fleet, and they're setting up. Well, they're they've worked out that smugglers are using the Kessel Run, so that route is no longer available to them.
They keep telling everybody. Like smugglers are the most loudmouth.
It's their damn harms that works for.
Yeah, he keeps done. You know what I did? Because run at 12 parsecs. You know what that is? That's a length of distance.
Not time. Yeah, I've heard that they've had the smugglers that have to change their route, but there's no other route through the Kessel Run or routes, depending on what country you're from.
Do we have the route that was given on the screen?
Yeah, it's on the Astromech, so it's got a program on the droid that will be able.
Let me just. I'll pick it up for you. That one.
Yeah, you can see it.
They must be around. Eliminate the impossible help.
I followed this part away.
I'm so glad I'm making you around with you.
There's asteroids and there's the more to consider. There's black holes everywhere. But if you've got the
A certain glow appears around me.
He's still calling it the Passionator.
The Passionator. You want to come for a ride? The Passionator, baby?
Not if I was the last person on this planet.
You could be.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, baby, I'm just giving you a chance.
It's just an
Look, if you've got another way through, then maybe you'll make it. I mean, if the Empire isn't looking, if you've got an alternate route, they're just on the main one.
Well, could you come at least have a look at our ship? You know, I know you know how to make it good.
Do you want to make a roll?
You know how to handle engines, don't you?
We're looking on
Do you want to make a roll on charm?
upgrades that'll help us get past black holes.
Absolutely, I could do. Yes. I'm a very charming person, so you know. Don't worry, I'm not picking up your friend. It's difficulty one.
Yeah,
Because
yes, that's what you're doing.
Okay, it's difficulty one. Right.
Does his charm browsing?
So one of them.
Go for it, one.
Oh! We get married.
She's. So what do you say?
3 minutes later,
You
come back.
What do you say?
We come out of the closet, she's like, I go, baby, I know you how good you are with engines. All I'm just saying is I just need you to work on mine for a second.
Yeah. Sometimes what are you going to do with a roll like that? Look, I'll work on your engine, but only because we're friends.
Yeah, the engine.
Maybe I might need some help with some of the heavy lifting. Anyway, 10 minutes later.
5 minutes later.
They managed to fix a lot of the major. She managed to fix a lot of major problems on the ship that were, well, for instance, you can now make light speed, so that's a good thing. And your shields are working again. Yeah. So a lot of it's working.
And that buzzing of air going out.
Yeah, that's actually oxygen, not space getting in. So yeah, so a lot of it seems to be working a lot better now. So and she gives you a few tips on what she's heard as far as the Kessel Run goes. And
with
rumors
this
around there are only 2 people that have done the Kessel Run less than 12 parsecs.
And with this role, I'd like her to ask her, would you like to be a part of the one that doesn't pass them?
Alright.
You've been short.
This ship could use a good mechanic.
Done.
Excellent. Alright.
Break.
You are gonna jump on your ship and you head off towards Kessel to pick up your supplies, and we might take a break back.
Done.